Hey folks, it's David back again. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to make quick work of this video this time. Let me share a quick blog posting with you. I want to read you something from Vox Day's blog. This will be voxday.net. Let me just share this with you real quick. Now, a few weeks ago, a few days, 21 days it looks like, on my channel, I made a video that I titled 2025 movie release lineup looks abysmal. Now, I still hold by that. But with that said, when I read that list, I probably read this title, A Working Man, and didn't think anything much of it because I didn't realize what it was. But even though I might have seen this trailer somewhere, I don't know that I actually watched it. Well, I'm going to give Vox Day credit here that he's the one who has officially turned me on to this movie and made me aware of it. Apparently, A Working Man is based on a novel by Chuck Dixon, and Chuck Dixon is just huge in comic books. A lot of people refer to him as a legend, a living legend, Chuck Dixon. Let me read this to you. This is from Vox's posting of the 25th of January. A Working Man, starring Jason Statham, will be coming out March 25th. It's based on the legend Chuck Dixon's first novel. I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce that name correctly, so I'm going to not embarrass myself any more than not knowing how to pronounce it would embarrass me. But it's a Levon's Trade, looks like. That's what I'm seeing on the screen here. It was adapted for film by Sylvester Stallone himself, and based on the trailer, it appears to be pretty faithful to the novel. Dixon, Statham, Stallone. That's a lot of testosterone right there. But what really got me about what Vox said about this was down here at the bottom. It's got at least one killer line in it, too. You a cop? Okay. It looks like a quality action flick of the sort that Schwarzenegger and company used to make with the trademark Dixonian working man hero. Should be fun! Exclamation mark. Now, time to go back to the big head and say, I really like Vox Day. I gain a lot from all the books of his that I read, but I just don't believe that the man knows movies. I really don't. And so I'm going to watch this trailer with you here and give my thoughts on it, and we'll see how this goes. Again, this is a Jason Statham film we're talking about here, and I've enjoyed quite a bit of Statham's movies, action, obviously. Let's go to full screen on that. There we go. That's good. Here we go.
So listen, today's gonna be hard. Let's all go home with the same amount of fingers that we came with. Let's get it. When my wife passed and I left the Royal Marines, a lot of people would have given up on me. You gave me a job. You were patient with me. You, Carla, Jenny, you're my family.
Excuse me, it's not your business.
I'm good, boss.
Levin, was that some military shit?
Hey, you didn't see anything.
Just get my back if I ever need it.
Jenny's missing.
She went out with her friends on Friday.
The police don't have the resources to work these cases. They take a report and forget about it.
Please, find our daughter.
Where's the girl?
You a cop?
You wish I was a cop.
Yo, these guys are next level.
Look at those bricks. You ain't a cop. You're a working man.
That's right. Let's play. This isn't just some kidnapping. This is human trafficking. Remember Gunny?
Your blind ward buddy that doesn't know he's blind?
That's the one. You shot a foot to the left, I'll be dead.
I wanted you dead, you'd be dead.
Oh,
I will
no.
be your weapon sommelier for this evening. This is the real beast here.
No.
M14. Pulled direct from Saddam's palace. Then I added a Bluetooth scope.
Where is she?
There's a special place, high rollers only. They can do anything as long as they pay.
Gangs, the mob, corrupt government officials, they're all involved in human trafficking. You're in the payroll too.
You killed your way into this. You're gonna have to kill your way out of it.
Figured as much.
All of this is for a girl.
I'm not stopping until I bring her home.
That's for slapping that woman.
That woman was my wife. That's for slapping your wife.
Who are you? What are you?
Okay, March 28th. Let me get out of that. Let me get out of that. I want to like this movie. I'm probably going to go see it, but I'm just not seeing what Vox wrote there about this is like a back in the day action film from Schwarzenegger and company. I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Who gives a care what I think? But Jason Statham has his own particular style, and when I think of the movies that Schwarzenegger and Stallone did in particular, I don't know if it was just because that was such a special era, or they're so special in their individual personas and gravitas and the unique charisma that each of those guys brought to those 80s action films in particular, and also some of the 90s, a bunch of the 90s actually. When you're not such and such, you're a working man. When that guy, when he saw him in the bar, I'm thinking, when he said, "Let's play," I'm like, oh, no, you're ruining this. No, don't say that. I didn't go see The Beekeeper because I wanted to see it at first. And this is from the makers of The Beekeeper, unfortunately, which that's another mark against it. And again, I haven't seen the movie, so I shouldn't tear it up so much, but it's all about first impressions with me. It really is. I'm going to go see this most likely because if this movie being based on a Chuck Dixon work, it's hopefully there's going to be something there. Hopefully there's going to be something there. I don't want it to be another generic action film. When you see that startup, he's a widower, tragic past. After I lost my wife and the Royal Marines, I left them and the world had given up on me. You gave me hope. You gave me a place. It's so endearing, you know. And then, but it's the same thing wasn't that the same thing as in The Beekeeper? Somebody who he cares about is going to get messed with by a criminal underground organization, even though it's happening right on his job site in this particular story. And really, I mean, I've never read the novel or anything, but just the idea of the working man. Okay, this starts out on a construction site. Is that the only thing? Is that the only hook? Is that the only thing that's going to get you going into the into that theme? A working man. I'm going to go see this. But I get to tear up the trailer first, and if the movie's bad, then I get to tear up the movie. So I won't tear up the movie yet. Hopefully I won't have to tear up the movie, destroy it. But they just don't do trailers like they used to. Is this going to be? It's Vox's fault. It's Vox Day's fault. He shouldn't have said Schwarzenegger. Granted, some of the trailers back then for Predator, The Running Man, True Lies, whatever, Total Recall, it's like these things. He just gave the whole movie away in that trailer. You know everything that's going to happen. Who are you? What are you? He's going to let him drown. Like that. I'm glad I didn't watch The Beekeeper because you can only watch so many movies. You've only got so much time, only so much money. But I'm thinking this has to be the same thing as that movie he just made, The Beekeeper. even though I didn't watch it, the same exact torture scene, and you're a bad guy, and I'm the one that's going to give you your comeuppance scene, was in that trailer. As I'm actually going to watch this one this time. I'm going to watch A Working Man. Don't write in the comments, shut up, fatso. You haven't seen it yet. You haven't, so you got no right to saying it. I'm basing these thoughts of mine on the trailer. One thing. When he looked up at the cop, are you on the payroll too? Okay, that brings you back into the working man mindset. And what's the working man to do? This is a corrupt criminal organization. They just got the politicians, they got the celebrities, they got the cops, they got everything. It's like the leftists, they got everything. They got the culture. Okay. But he's got a unique set of skills, like Liam Neeson in that other series of action movies that won't be mentioned here. I want to like this. I will watch it. It looks like it comes out a day after sister's birthday, so maybe we'll take her to see that. She probably won't want to watch this, but I'll go take myself to see it after it comes out. I admit it. It's basically just because of Chuck Dixon that I'll go and watch this. It's because of Chuck Dixon. Vox is giving it kudos. Jason Statham's in it, so it will be entertaining. We'll have action, lots of good action. But was that some army stuff? He just obliterated some bad guys on the construction. So just promise you always have my back. And then it's, oh, would you please go get our daughter? So that's the same. Maybe I've just seen too many movies. It seems like they gave an awful lot of stuff. I think they gave all the major plot points away in that trailer we just watched. Why? I wish they did trailers differently. I really did, because once they put stuff in your mind, it takes away from the surprise, from the story as you want to see it unfold on the screen. If you already know stuff before time, it's like, anyways, yeah. Oh, I'm Googling that right now. I don't know that guy's name, but I'm going to Google Stranger Things and get his name, because I didn't realize who. When I saw that guy just then, I'm like, please don't tell me he's in this, because I just don't care for the guy. He's a bit of a knothead. Let me make sure. I'm not seeing him in David Harbour, Hellboy. I'm not seeing him in any upcoming credits for A Working Man. Seriously, when I saw him just then, I'm like, is that who I think it is? I was like, no. That's what I was saying no about when I was watching the trailer. I don't want to see that guy. I just don't. Mr. Punch people in the face. He can go take a walk. What more can I say? What more can I say? I'll go watch it. I'll go watch it, and hope that it's good. Hopefully they'll do something. I'll go in as fresh as I can to this movie, and hope that they do something that they haven't done before, or at least come off as original somehow. Vox Day said it would be fun, so hopefully Vox won't let me down. Again, Chuck Dixon. So that's all I got, folks. Yeah. A Working Man, opening in theaters March 28th. Thank you for listening to me, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.